The ARK Mobile Revamp, also known as the Ultimate Survivor Edition, has generated a mix of excitement and frustration among players. While the revamped version offers improved graphics, all DLCs, and features optimized for mobile devices, one particular aspect has stirred up significant concern: the game's download size. For Android and iOS users, the base game download size is approximately 4 GB, with an additional 2 GB per map available in the game. While these figures may not seem astronomical to some, they pose serious challenges to a significant portion of the player base. Why the download size is a concern. Storage limitations. Modern smartphones come with varying levels of internal storage, ranging from as little as 32 GB to 1 TB in premium devices. However, many players, particularly in regions where mid-range and budget devices dominate, struggle with limited storage capacity. For users with 64 GB or less, allocating 4 GB for the base game and up to 10 to 15 GB for multiple maps and updates becomes a daunting task. This issue is further compounded by the fact that storage space is often shared with operating system files, other apps, and personal data such as photos, videos, and music. Additional content and updates. The promise of DLC maps like Scorched Earth, Aberration, and Genesis is thrilling, but each map's additional 2 GB download can quickly add up. A player who wants to experience all the game content could end up using more than 15 GB of storage in total. Frequent updates, bug fixes, and new content releases will likely add to this number over time, leaving players constantly managing their storage space. Mobile hardware constraints. Even if a device has enough storage, other hardware limitations come into play. Many smartphones with lower RAM or older CPUs struggle to handle such a demanding game. Players have reported that despite the game's optimized design, running ARK Mobile on less powerful devices can result in lag, crashes, or overheating. This means that for some players, the storage they sacrifice for the game might not even be worth it if the gameplay experience is subpar. Internet bandwidth and data costs. Downloading a game of this size requires a stable and fast internet connection for players in countries where internet speeds are slow or data plans are expensive. Downloading 4 GB for the base game and additional data for maps becomes a financial burden. Many mobile gamers rely on limited prepaid data plans, making such downloads prohibitively expensive. How players are reacting. The player community has expressed frustration across forums, social media, and review platforms. Some common sentiments include disappointment with the lack of a more compact or modular download option, concerns over being unable to enjoy the full game due to storage or hardware constraints, suggestions for the developers to introduce streaming technology or modular installation options, allowing players to download only the parts of the game they need at a given time. Players have also pointed out the irony that a game that promises accessibility on mobile devices is, in some ways, less accessible due to its demanding size requirements. Developer response and possible solutions. The developers behind the ARK Mobile Revamp have highlighted the enhanced graphics, improved mechanics, and expanded content as justification for the increased download size. However, they are also exploring solutions to address player concerns. Some potential approaches include: the ARK Mobile Revamp has undeniable potential to revolutionize mobile gaming, but its large download size has left many players feeling excluded. While the enhanced features and content are exciting, they come at the cost of accessibility for a significant portion of the player base. The developers must take player feedback seriously and explore innovative ways to reduce storage demands and make the game more inclusive.